Eliza Taylor, widely recognized for her iconic role as Clark Griffin in the popular TV series The 100, recently opened up about one of the most challenging periods of her life, her struggle with postpartum depression. In a deeply personal and heartfelt conversation on Tommy DiDario's podcast, I've Never Said This Before, Taylor shared her experiences in a way that was both vulnerable and empowering, shedding light on a topic that affects countless new mothers yet often remains unspoken. Taylor described the period following the birth of her son, Henry, in March 2022, as a dark year in her life. While many might assume that the arrival of a child brings only joy, Taylor candidly revealed that she was unprepared for the emotional turbulence that accompanied motherhood. Initially, she did not recognize that she was suffering from postpartum depression, calling the condition insidious and bizarre. She explained that, at the time, she simply thought she was struggling to adjust or that she was not coping as she should. It wasn't until much later that she began to understand the depth of her struggle and the seriousness of her mental health challenges. During the podcast, Taylor detailed the feelings of guilt and inadequacy that frequently accompany postpartum depression. Despite her successful acting career and supportive family environment, she described feeling as though she was failing at motherhood. "There's this constant fear of not being enough for your child," Taylor said. "It's exhausting because you're trying to do everything right, yet you still feel like you're falling short." Her words highlighted the intense pressure that many new mothers feel, and the podcast offered a platform for her to articulate emotions that often go unnoticed or unspoken. Taylor also discussed the difficulty of sharing her experience publicly. "Talking about this was terrifying," she admitted, noting that many women feel ashamed or reluctant to admit that they are struggling. However, she emphasized that her hope in speaking openly was to help other mothers feel less alone. By confronting the stigma surrounding postpartum depression, Taylor sought to encourage open conversations about maternal mental health, illustrating that vulnerability can be a form of strength. Adding another layer to the episode, Taylor's husband and the 100 co-star, Bob Morley, also joined the conversation. Morley spoke candidly about his own mental health journey, including his battle with body dysmorphia. Together, the couple discussed the importance of mental health awareness and shared insights into how they have supported each other through challenging times. Their willingness to speak openly about their struggles underscored a larger message: mental health issues affect people from all walks of life, regardless of fame, success, or external circumstances. Throughout the episode, Taylor and Morley emphasized the need to break down the stigma surrounding mental health. They stressed that seeking help should never be seen as a weakness, and they encouraged others facing similar struggles to reach out for support. By sharing their personal stories, the couple aimed to foster a sense of community and understanding, showing that it is possible to navigate difficult times with honesty, empathy, and resilience. Taylor's conversation also highlighted the often overlooked nuances of postpartum depression. She explained that it is not simply about feeling sad after giving birth. It can manifest in subtle and confusing ways, including anxiety, irritability, and feelings of disconnection from one's own child. These insights are particularly important because they help demystify a condition that is sometimes misunderstood or minimized. Taylor's openness serves as a reminder that postpartum depression is a real and serious condition that deserves recognition, understanding, and support. The episode resonated with many listeners, particularly mothers who may have experienced similar struggles in silence. Taylor's willingness to speak out serves as an inspiring example of how public figures can use their platforms to affect positive change and bring attention to critical issues. Through